Now we're going to put in the back island. A nice way to do that is to have a very nice light color so that it also goes back into space. I've noticed a lot that the islands in the background tend to be kind of a little bit on the purple or blue side. So I'm going to come in with this nice purple blue, just gently kind of create that island shape in the background. Look how nice that looks. Just taking a round brush, just simply, smoothly putting on some paint. I've made sure the paint has enough liquid in it so it just smooths over the surface. I personally liked, even though you have a chance of making a little gray, I think at this time of the day a little bit of that yellowy orange does come into the mountainside, and I like to show that. For this island, I'm going to do the same technique of making my own fan brush out of my round brush. Just dry it out and gently make it into a fan, and then use that to smooth the paint. Look at that. Nice and easy, hardly touching the surface at all. Now I'm going to come back in, and this is a technique that I learned in watercolor painting called lost edges. And I'm just going to very, very lightly at the edge of the island blend it in with the color on top of it, just so I smooth that edge over and it looks like it's melting into the sunset. At this time of the day, the ocean tends to be on the dark side. So I'm going to take those dark bluish purple colors that I made at the beginning, these nice darks I still have on my palette. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but I am going to back and forth, because that's really, and most times of the day, the stroke of the ocean is back and forth. So I'm going to go back and forth. I'm going to add just a small bit of orange into that color. Orange is going to dull out my blues. So I want it to be just a little bit grayer, and because I don't want the painting to be about the ocean. I'm going to take my big brush so I can get a lot of paint down. I'm going to go back and forth, alternating between the grayer color and a more brighter blue. Look at that. Isn't that great? So quick and very, very easy. We used the grayer color and a brighter blue, mixed them back and forth. Gentle strokes. There we go. Now I'm going to take my small hake brush and I'm going to blend the bottom of the island into the ocean. Do you see how the bottom of the top of the ocean there is starting to go back into space? Because it's becoming more attached to the island above it. Great. On some paintings I might put a lot more detail into the ocean, but this painting is really about the sunset. So I'm just going to leave the ocean very simple.